Halloween is a holiday full of tricks, treats, and scares. This year, as kids pick out their costumes and gobble up their candy, let us learn more about how this holiday came to be. Do you know how Halloween began? Let's step inside this haunted video to learn all about the history of Halloween. Halloween's history starts a very long time ago. While the name Halloween is newer, the ancient idea for this festival is over 2,000 years old. A long time ago, there was a Celtic festival in Ireland called Samhain. This festival marked the end of summer and the beginning of winter. The Celtic people believed that on October 31st, ghosts and spirits could come back into our world. This was a spooky time, so they wore masks and lit bonfires to scare away the terrifying spirits. Soon, Catholics started to come to Ireland. As the Catholic Church grew, it wanted to make its own holidays and stop the celebration of other religious traditions like the Celtic religion. To do this, they began renaming many holidays. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III named November 1st as a day to honor saints. Known as All Saints' Day, some of the Celtic festival Samhain's customs found their way into All Saints' Day celebrations. Over time, the night before All Saints' Day started to become known as All Hallows' Eve. This name would eventually be shortened into Halloween. Over time, Halloween changed into a great day filled with activities like trick-or-treating, carving jack-o'-lanterns, festive gatherings, dressing in costumes, and enjoying sweet treats. This is the Halloween that we know today. Have you ever wondered where the idea of trick-or-treating came from? We are not completely sure, but there are three main theories. The first theory is that the Celtic people thought that they could leave food out like apples, nuts, and cookies to make the ghosts happy and avoid any tricks. Over time, people would dress up as the ghosts to try to get these yummy treats for themselves instead. The second theory comes from a Scottish tradition. Children and poor adults would collect food and money from people on All Souls' Day. They would agree to pray for the family. Over time, they sang songs, told jokes, and did other tricks instead of prayers. It was a way to share kindness and remember those who had passed away. The third theory is that it comes from a German tradition that made its way to America. In Germany, kids would dress in costumes and play tricks on the adults. The adults would try to guess who the children were. When this tradition moved to America, the adults thought the kids were behaving too badly, so they bribed them with treats to not play any tricks on them. Have you ever carved a jack-o'-lantern? These bright pumpkins with lights inside have become a popular symbol of Halloween. This tradition comes from an Irish tale about a man named Jack who played lots of tricks. When he died, he was said to have been punished by having to walk around all the time with a lantern made from a carved turnip to light his way. People started to carve turnips to remember this story. Eventually, they started to carve other things like apples. Finally, the pumpkin became the most popular food to carve faces into. When people from different countries came to America, they brought their Halloween traditions with them. Over time, it all mixed together to become the Halloween that we know and love today. In the late 1800s, it became a community holiday with parades and parties, and of course, candy became a big part of the Halloween tradition. Halloween is known for its wide variety of festive and nostalgic candies, with candy corn being one of the most iconic treats of the season. Made from sugar, corn syrup, and marshmallow, this tri-colored candy shaped like a kernel of corn has been a Halloween staple for over a century. Chocolate bars, ranging from mini versions to favorites like Snickers, Milky Way, and Reese's, have also made regular appearances in trick-or-treat bags. Another popular treat are gummy candies, like gummy worms and gummy pumpkins, which add a chewy, fruity texture to the mix. Lollipops and hard candies, such as Dum-Dums and Jolly Ranchers, are often handed out in colorful wrappers, bringing about a nostalgic feel to Halloween candy collection. Whether you prefer sweet, sour, or chocolatey, Halloween offers a diverse selection of candies that satisfies all kinds of cravings. Bobbing for apples is a classic autumn game often associated with Halloween parties and fall festivals. The game involves placing apples in a large tub or basin filled with water where they float due to their low density. Participants, with their hands behind their backs, must attempt to grab an apple using only their mouths. The challenge comes from the slippery surface of the apples and their tendency to move around in the water, making it difficult to bite into one. This playful game dates back to the ancient Celtic traditions, symbolizing luck and fortune, as it was once believed that the first person to successfully catch an apple would be the next one to get married. Today, bobbing for apples is not as widely played because of sanitation concerns, but you will still find it at some fall celebrations, enjoying this nostalgic and challenging activity. Black cats have long been associated with Halloween due to their connection with ancient superstition and folklore. In medieval Europe, black cats were often associated with witches, with many people believing that witches could transform into cats or that they kept them as companions. Some even thought that black cats were witches in disguise, aiding in their magical practices. This belief carried over to colonial America during the time of the Salem witch trials, further solidifying their association with witchcraft and the supernatural. Over time, black cats became a symbol of mystery, bad luck, and the occult, which naturally fit into the spooky themes of Halloween. Today, black cats are often seen in Halloween decorations and imagery, enjoying the eerie and mystical vibe of the holiday while still maintaining a playful and beloved status as pets. Ghosts are one of the most iconic symbols of Halloween. Deeply rooted in the holiday's origins and traditions, Halloween traces back to the ancient Celtic festival when people believed that the boundary between the living and the dead was thinnest, allowing spirits to roam the earth. As the festival evolved over the centuries, the association with spirits and the afterlife remained. Ghosts came to represent the eerie and supernatural elements of Halloween, symbolizing the presence of unseen forces or the souls of the departed. Today, ghost imagery from spooky decorations to costumes continue to evoke a sense of mystery and fear that Halloween is known for. Due to the connection with the dead, zombies also play a big role in Halloween decorations. Personally, I'm really afraid of zombies, so that's all I'm going to say about them. Bats and vampires have become iconic symbols of Halloween due to their strong ties to folklore and Gothic tales. The connection primarily stems from vampire legends, particularly the figure of Dracula, popularized by Bram Stoker's 1897 novel. In the story, Dracula has the ability to transform into a bat, using the nocturnal creature to move stealthily through the night. This link between vampires and bats, especially the blood-sucking species of bats, the vampire bat, deepen their association with Halloween's eerie and supernatural themes. Bats, as nocturnal animals, also naturally fit into the holiday's focus on darkness and the unknown. Additionally, their appearance in caves, ruins, and haunted places adds to their spooky reputation. Over time, bats and vampires became a staple of Halloween imagery, symbolizing the dark, mysterious, and sometimes frightening elements of the season. Halloween costumes are a central part of the holiday, allowing people to transform into various characters, creatures, or personas for the night. Traditionally, people wore animal skins or masks to disguise themselves, but over time this practice evolved, particularly in America, where it became common to don costumes of ghosts, witches, monsters, and other spooky figures associated with Halloween. Today, costumes have expanded to include everything from the classic horror characters to pop culture icons, superheroes, and imaginative creations. Halloween costumes offer a fun and creative way for people of all ages to embrace the playful, eerie, and fantastical spirit of the holiday, whether for trick-or-treating, parties, or parades. Popular Halloween songs play a big role in setting the spooky, fun, and festive atmosphere of the season. Classics like Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett, with its playful lyrics about a fun-filled monster dance party, have been holiday staples for decades. Thriller by Michael Jackson is another iconic track, known for its eerie beats, chilling narration by Vincent Price, and famous zombie dance routine. Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. adds a lighthearted and nostalgic vibe perfect for Halloween parties and celebrations. Other favorites include the Addams Family theme song with its catchy, spooky tune, and This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas, which perfectly captures the whimsical and dark essence of the holiday. These songs, with their ghoulish themes and infectious rhythms, bring out the playful, eerie excitement of Halloween and keep the festive mood alive. Haunted houses have become one of the most thrilling attractions associated with Halloween, offering a mix of fear, excitement, and fun. The tradition of haunted houses can be traced back to ancient times when people believed that spirits roamed the earth. In modern times, haunted houses have evolved into elaborate, staged experiences where visitors walk through eerie, darkened spaces filled with jump scares, spooky decorations, and actors dressed as ghosts, zombies, and other terrifying figures. These attractions often feature themes like abandoned mansions, haunted asylums, or cursed forests, immersing guests in a chilling atmosphere meant to be scary and entertaining. Whether part of a commercial event or homestead set up in neighborhoods, haunted houses have become a Halloween tradition. They have also extended to haunted trails where people will walk through corn mazes or trails in the forest that are haunted. These events provide people with a way to confront their fears while celebrating the holiday's focus on the supernatural and the macabre. Today, Halloween is all about having fun. We dress up as our favorite characters, go trick-or-treating for candy, tell spooky stories, or carve jack-o'-lanterns. It's a time for laughter, scares, and making sweet memories with friends and family. So the next time you put on your costume and enjoy a tasty treat, remember the incredible history behind Halloween. It's a holiday that has traveled through time, bringing together old traditions and new excitements for you to enjoy. It's a holiday that has been celebrated for centuries, and it's still full of magic and fun today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to make educational content. Parents and teachers, if you would like to educate your learners more about the history of Halloween, click the link in the description for more educational resources. Thank you for watching, and happy Halloween. Bye!